Hello, it's time for another nail video. So today I'm going to be showing you how the Magna Nails works. I actually already have used two of these. The collection that I have is the Elements collection, which is Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water. So I used Earth, which is this gold tone one, in one of my St. Patrick's Day nail arts. That's Earth. And then Fire, which is actually purple. I think it would be more red. Fire is the one that I've had on my nails for the last couple of videos. Today I'm going to be using Wind, but I also have Water. These ones look very similar in color, honestly. They do not look different at all, which is actually disappointing. I would think the Water one would be more blue and the Wind could be really any color, I mean, honestly. But they almost look like the exact same color. Very disappointing. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to be using Wind today. So this packet, which is actually a box, I did unbox it, if you want to look, like June 7th or something, around there. In one of my mail unboxings, when I first started, I watched the video because I was thinking about linking you to it because I thought that I had recorded it. It was just honestly so bad. I was using my phone at the time, and it's like the camera was going in and out. Like, I don't know if it was focusing, but it was very wobbly and it was making me like dizzy watching it. So I'm not going to link you to it. If you want to make the effort and look for it, you can see the packaging. It comes in a box with the 4 colors showing, and then it also shows you the 4 magnets. I almost called them stamps. So these are the 4 magnets. Again, I don't see much of a difference in these 2 colors. They do show you what each color looks like on the nail, which is what these are. So this is the Earth, Fire, and honestly I don't know which is which. I would assume this more blue one is Water and this grayish one is the Wind, but I cannot say that positively. I don't know. I honestly might just get rid of one of them because honestly to me they look exactly the same. Exactly the same. So anyways, I don't know, yo. But either way, these are the ones that they came with. This is the one that I used with the Earth for my St. Patrick's Day nail art. And I believe this is the one that I just used with the Fire. But today I will show you all of them. I will go ahead and do each one of them on a different nail so you can see them compared to each other. And how they actually perform on the nail as opposed to just what it looks like they perform like. The directions say it only takes 1 coat. Of the 2 that I've used, I have been doing, of these 2, I did do 2 coats. The first one I did not magnetize it, I just put it on. And then the second one I did a little bit thicker and magnetized it. Because it's really not completely opaque in 1 coat unless you really slop it on there, and I just don't like doing that. And it says that base coats and top coats are optional. I did do them. It lasts about 3 days. Although I will say, I don't know if you can see, but especially on these 2, even next to my cuticle is just really purple, stained from this Fire. So I would definitely suggest a base coat, maybe even thicken it up a little bit. Maybe apply a couple of base coats just to prevent from staining. So, anyways, getting into it, let's go ahead and start. Like I said, I'm going to be using Wind. I'm going to be using the Wind today. Alright, so I am going to be using my peel-off base coat. Inked. Love this stuff. So I am going to put one coat on just like regular polish, and then I will go in with a second coat and do the different kind of magnets. So as you can tell, that's very opaque with one coat, and I mean, you really don't want to just glob it on there. As they're suggesting, only one coat is needed. It's really see-through. I mean, it's almost sheer, especially on this hand. I did do a little bit thicker on this hand because I have more control, but still, I would not want to have that as the design. I would never do just one coat. Alright, so I'm going to go through and one nail at a time. You have to paint and then magnetize. So I will be doing all 4 of the designs, but I will basically just fast forward, especially through this nail, because it's so curved at the tip that it never works properly with these types of things. So I will show you these 4 fingers as the different designs, because this one is not workable. It does not cooperate. So, getting started, I will do this one first. I do think that this is the Wind one. It's more of a gray color. And this one has just a smidge more blue in it, which I think is the water one. But still, they're not enough to say, oh, those are so cool. They're so different. They look exactly the same to me. Pretty close. Alright, here it goes. So this one, you don't want to be too thin, but you don't need to slap it on either. And you're supposed to hold the magnet in place for 10 seconds. So here we go. And there is number 1. And compared to the magnet view, pretty similar. It does look better on the nail. Alright, and for the second one, I will do this squiggly line. And there is number 2 compared to the magnet. Honestly, that one, once it broke away, I think that what is happening is that the silver particles are shifting, and so it actually leaves the polish looking darker where it's not got the design. So it's actually darker. So maybe that's the difference. Maybe that's what's going to change the way they look on the nail and why they're basically the same color and the same kit. But these are, especially this one, is designed for like longer nails to get the effect. Alright, moving on to number 3. This is going to be the diagonal lines. And there's the diagonal lines. Again, they are really coming out pretty nicely. I'm just going to go ahead and repeat that one on this finger. Like I said, these types of things don't really work well on my pointy finger. As you can see, the tip is just completely missing a design. I just can't do it. And if I if somehow I get it short, like far enough down to reach the tip, then I actually touch the design and I get polish on the underside of the magnet, which I have done before. It's not something new, but it's frustrating. Alright, and the last one is just straight lines, horizontal lines. So here we go with that one. That one, maybe I didn't have it low enough, but it does not seem like it worked very well. I mean, it's still on there, but maybe I could have put it down a little more. So I'm going to repeat on the next hand. I will just show you real quick. That one turned out much better on that finger. Looking good. And this is what I mean by touching the polish. Totally did it. Left like a naked spot. Honestly, I think I touched every one of these fingers with the stupid magnets. So irritating. Alright, once they dry for a little bit, then you want to go in with your top coat, but I will just show you the designs again. See how different they are in color. Like I said, this one just did not seem to work very well. I don't know if I just didn't have it close enough to the nail or what, but you can tell the difference in the color. It looks like, to me personally anyways, like the particles just separated from the polish being drawn towards the design, and it left the polish, which is actually darker, without the magnets or little particles. But right there, you can totally tell the difference in the colors. Again, these two fingers, ugh. So overall, I really do like the whole magnetic idea. It's nail art without the hassle, really. I mean, all you have to do is paint your nails. You don't have to have additional tools, additional cleanup, unless you're like me and then you just have it all over your nails from cleaning up yourself. But, you know, that's my problem. Alright, so now I'm just going to go in with my top coat and apply a heavy layer. Again, don't do too many swipes because they are still wet. But I don't want to wait. So you just do one or two thorough swipes and you're done. And that is the completed how-to of how to use Magna Nails. Again, I mean, you don't have to have it as crazy as this. You can choose just one of the designs and go with that. I did show you all of them in this video, how they all look on the nails. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you next time. Bye!